For over 70 years, Queen Elizabeth II embodied grace, dedication, and unwavering determination. Now, whispers about her private, handwritten diaries and documents hint at a new chapter in her legacy. These personal records could uncover her most heartfelt reflections and sorrows, particularly concerning the challenges brought by Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who tested her patience like few others. Could these unpublished entries offer a rare insight into the struggles she endured, revealing the cracks caused by the duo in the legacy she spent a lifetime building? Or will they confirm the suspicions of royal watchers that her unwavering reign was met with unprecedented trials? The Queen's diaries stand as a possible bridge to history. Picture Queen Elizabeth II at her desk, pen poised, capturing her thoughts after a day of state affairs and family complexities. If released, these writings could rival Queen Victoria's famous journals, offering the world an intimate, unfiltered glimpse into royal life and the weight of a crown. Peeking into Queen Elizabeth's private thoughts feels like discovering a hidden treasure chest brimming with untold stories spanning 7 decades. These writings likely capture her reflections on historic global events, cherished family moments, and profound personal sorrows, including the royal scandals that fascinated the world. Here's the twist: the final chapters might shine a spotlight on the drama involving Harry and Meghan, revealing how deeply their choices impacted the Queen. Could these pages reshape what we know about the Sussex saga? The task of preserving and sharing these secrets falls to Paul Wybrew, fondly called Tall Paul, a trusted aide who stood by the Queen's side for 44 years. Known as the keeper of the Queen's secrets, Paul faces a delicate balancing act safeguarding the Queen's legacy while addressing the public's growing curiosity. What secrets could these diaries reveal? Royal insiders hint that the final pages may expose the Queen's growing frustration with Harry and Meghan, particularly Meghan's rumored resistance to royal traditions. According to one insider, the Queen allegedly issued a firm ultimatum urging Meghan to either uphold the values of the monarchy or step away from the spotlight altogether. Could Paul Wybrew uncover entries filled with moments of deep disappointment, or even letters revealing the Queen's heartbreak over Harry's choices? The anticipation is almost overwhelming. Harry and Meghan remain polarizing figures in the eyes of the public. To some, they are courageous individuals who escaped a rigid institution to create their own path. To others, they're seen as the antagonists of this royal saga, accused of leveraging their titles for fame while destabilizing the monarchy from within. Reports suggest the Queen may have viewed Meghan as self-absorbed, someone who blatantly disregarded royal protocols, adding another layer to this unfolding drama. Harry, once cherished as the Queen's beloved grandson, is said to have caused her deep sorrow by choosing a path that distanced him from the royal family. If the Queen's diaries confirm these feelings, it could deal a significant blow to the Sussex brand. But could they also reveal moments of reconciliation and understanding? Perhaps even in her frustration, the Queen's enduring compassion might shine through. The public's curiosity about these diaries is undeniable. A recent poll showed that 76% of readers would eagerly explore the Queen's personal writings, fascinated by the chance to see history through her eyes. Her reflections on the Windsor family's greatest achievements and darkest struggles have captured the imagination of royal fans. Comments from the poll were divided, with some harshly critical, "I will never forgive Harry for the pain he caused the Queen." And the Markle woman is irrelevant, karma will catch up with her. Others, however, expressed hope that the diaries might offer a balanced perspective, one that humanizes even the most controversial figures in this royal drama. Would you read the Queen's private thoughts if given the chance? More importantly, what might they reveal about the woman behind the crown, the person beyond the titles and traditions? Meghan Markle's evolution from Duchess to global celebrity has been nothing short of polarizing. While some see her as a modern trailblazer, critics argue her ambitions were always more aligned with Hollywood than Buckingham Palace. Allegations that she aimed to leverage her royal status for political influence have only fueled the controversy. The Queen, known for her diplomatic nature and steadfast loyalty to tradition, reportedly found it challenging to align Meghan's contemporary approach with the monarchy's values. Insiders claim the Queen viewed Meghan as a potential threat to the institution, even describing her as her own worst enemy. Could the Queen's diaries include stark warnings about Meghan's impact or reflections on her decision to step away from royal life? For much of her life, the Queen shared a close and affectionate bond with Prince Harry. Yet, in recent years, their relationship became strained. As the grandson who once brought her so much joy charted a course that distanced him from his family, it's possible these diaries reveal her heartbreak and longing for understanding. Perhaps they also capture her efforts to bridge the growing divide. Many are left wondering how the Queen truly felt about Harry's choices. Did she see his departure as a betrayal, or did she empathize with his desire to shield his family from relentless media scrutiny? Her diaries could offer clarity on this deeply emotional shift. Was Meghan to blame in the Queen's eyes, or did she view Harry's decision as the result of larger forces pulling him away from royal life? The answers could reshape our understanding of their bond. Publishing the Queen's diaries isn't merely about quenching public curiosity, it's about preserving her legacy. Throughout her reign, she stood as a beacon of stability in a rapidly changing world. Her personal reflections could provide a rare glimpse into how she managed the delicate balance between duty and emotion, tradition and progress. Yet, this endeavor requires caution. Revealing too much might risk overshadowing her dignity, while withholding critical details could fuel rumors and conspiracy theories. It's a challenging line for Paul Wybrew and his team to walk as they weigh transparency against the need to protect the Queen's enduring image. For many, the idea of Queen Elizabeth's remarkable legacy being overshadowed by modern scandals is deeply saddening. Her reign was defined by steadfast devotion to her role, yet her final years were marred by familial tensions. The Queen's diaries could provide an opportunity to clarify the narrative, but they also carry the risk of reopening emotional wounds. If these entries do reveal her heartbreak over Harry and Meghan, they serve as a poignant reminder of the personal sacrifices demanded by public service. Though she was the face of the monarchy behind closed doors, she was a mother and grandmother facing the same family struggles as anyone else. Will the Queen's diaries ever be published? The world waits with bated breath for an answer. For now, these intimate records remain under the careful guardianship of Paul Wybrew and the Royal Collection Trust. Whether they are eventually shared with the public or kept private, one thing is certain: Queen Elizabeth's legacy will continue to inspire fascination and fuel debate for generations to come. What's your opinion? Should Queen Elizabeth's private thoughts be shared with the world, or should they remain sacred? Would reading her perspective change the way you see the royal family and the so-called diabolical duo? Her legacy isn't just a story of the past, it's one still unfolding, balancing history with the weight of public intrigue. The Queen's diaries are more than a private record, they are a treasure trove of history. If released, they could provide unmatched insights into her mind as she navigated 7 decades of rule, family challenges, and shifting cultural tides. Among the most anticipated revelations is her true perspective on Harry and Meghan. Did she feel betrayed by Harry's decision to step away from royal life and Meghan's candid criticisms of the monarchy? Or did her unwavering sense of duty as a monarch blend with a grandmother's compassion, offering understanding despite the tensions? Share your thoughts below, because Queen Elizabeth II's legacy is not just a story of what was, but a reflection of what will endure. The Queen's diaries could challenge the narrative that she was always deeply disapproving, offering a more nuanced view of her reflections on the scandals and crises that shaped her reign. From the fallout of Princess Diana's tragic death to Prince Andrew's controversies, Queen Elizabeth faced relentless challenges. These personal writings might provide context for her famously stoic public responses, revealing the emotional toll these events took behind closed doors. Balancing her roles as sovereign and as a mother and grandmother was likely an ongoing struggle. Did she ever feel those two responsibilities were at odds? How does she reconcile personal heartbreak with the unyielding demands of her public duties? Her diaries could offer rare insights into how she managed to navigate this delicate balance with grace and determination. As the monarchy evolved through a rapidly changing world, the Queen quietly steered it forward, often adapting without much attention. Her diaries might reveal her strategic vision for ensuring its survival in the 21st century. What were her thoughts on modernization, and how did she envision the monarchy's role in a contemporary society? Each potential revelation adds depth to the anticipation surrounding these private writings, offering the chance to better understand the woman who reigned through some of history's most turbulent times. Queen Victoria's diaries were a rare peek into the private world of a monarch, but they were edited by her youngest daughter, Princess Beatrice, which raised concerns about their historical accuracy. Will Queen Elizabeth's diaries face a similar fate, or will they be published with all the raw details? The decision rests with King Charles III, who must carefully balance his mother's dignity with the public's endless curiosity. What comes next? Paul Wybrew and his team have a big job ahead as they handle the Queen's diaries while protecting the monarchy's reputation. The next steps will likely include careful cataloging and preservation. Each entry will be reviewed to decide what holds historical value and what might be too personal with sensitive topics, especially those involving Harry and Meghan, possibly being kept secret or heavily edited. The final decision on what is released from the Queen's diaries lies with King Charles III, and his relationship with his son Harry adds another layer of complexity to the process. Some parts of the diaries might eventually be made public, but sensitive content could stay sealed for many years. The timeline for this is still uncertain, but the consequences of these decisions will last for a long time. The ongoing debate between privacy and public interest remains at the core of the Queen's diaries. On one hand, they offer precious insights into history and human nature, but on the other, they risk exposing deeply personal reflections. Would the Queen have wanted her private struggles with Harry and Meghan shared with the world, or would she have preferred her actions and legacy to speak for themselves? The way this question is answered will shape the way the world remembers her. Your opinion matters as we await the fate of Queen Elizabeth II's diaries. The discussion is far from over. Do you think these documents should be released in full, edited for privacy, or kept completely private? What do you believe the Queen's final thoughts would be on this matter?